Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn, and my husband and I, we have 3 kiddos, and we're on a journey that includes becoming debt-free, investing long-term, and creating generational wealth. If you're interested in learning more about zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope method, or anything finance related, please join our community and subscribe. So this is going to be our second check for the month of June that we are going to cash stuff. I use the budget by paycheck workbook, but I just put my breakdown on a sheet right now for filming purposes, but this is not normally what I would use. So we are going to be cash stuffing $1,223 in the cash portion. My groceries and my gas are in a checking account. So they're in my Allied checking account. I have a checking account specific to these 2 categories, and my husband and I both have a card to access it. So we're going to put $250 to groceries. This is just going to hold us over till the next check, which would be the 15th. And so basically I put money to groceries and gas every week because we get 4 checks a month. So it usually works out just fine. So I'm trying $250. We were upwards towards $400. I'm really trying to cut our grocery bill and see if this works. So I'm hoping, I did the shopping already for this amount. And we were at $246. So I think maybe we might have to get a gallon of milk at some point, but other than that, I think we're going to be good. And then gas, we added $100. We had to travel over the weekend, about a couple hours away. So I need to put, more back into our gas category. I like to have at least like 300 sitting in there, especially with the way gas prices are. And so this is what we're going to be putting in for cash. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with my weekly binder. Let me give you guys just a little update on the no spend challenge for June. So we allowed the first 4 days as we were out of town. And I'm also going to allow Father's Day and any business related expenses. I'm hoping you guys can see everything because I can't see the camera. It's up high. So these are the things that are going to be allowed. I'm aiming for at least 20 days out of the month, but if we can do more, that'd be great. So far, we've done great. This is today. I don't plan on spending, so I'm hoping I can color that in. And then this video will post here on the 10th. So I'm hoping by the time the video posts, I will have 5 days down. This Saturday is our yoga day, and I am used to on Saturdays eating out lunch. So I'm going to try to pack my lunch. Because it's sometimes, right now our weather, it's like cold one day and hot the next. I don't know if it will spoil. We could put the ice packs, but our weather is just so finicky lately. So I'm not sure. We might wind up eating out that day. We will see. I have a couple receipts that I still need to tend to from May for the home category. So I will do that soon. This is one of the new little savings trackers I got from Ariel Plans. And I'm going to add that in here. I'm going to probably switch those to here and add that down here. But let me just put that to the side for right now. And let's get this binder stuffed. Okay, so I'm not adding anything for my spending. If you want to see an update on where we are in terms of balance, you can check out my Instagram reel. But I am going to add $30 for my husband's spending. Let's see, a 20 and a 10. I offered for him to take some money from this envelope yesterday, but he said he was good. So I'm not complaining. Then we can maybe get this one a little bit beefed up. Nails is going to get 100. I only have 2 checks before my next appointment, meaning my next stuffing has to be a minimum of 150, but I think that check is going to cover that 1 week where I did so many hours of overtime. So I think it will be okay. I do love my nail lady. She just went really thin on the dip this time. It's my real nail, that it actually hurts a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to switch to acrylic, which might change the amount. So I'm going to have to maybe revisit that. So that's all I'm doing in this envelope. Everything else still has the money. I have not spent anything. Home, I do still need to tend to these receipts from May. So I will do that. And then take that money back to the bank. Okay, so next is going to be my high priority. So I did change my dashboards just a little bit. I had short-term and long-term, but I realized like some of them are a higher priority. Like I need to make sure that I'm consistently putting money in them to meet the goal. And when I determine where I'm putting the money, I like to have all my binders out in front of me, and I will flip through the categories, because I know that sometimes for people, having multiple binders might confuse them, or they might not tend to the ones that they need to. But that's why I felt the need to label it high priority versus low priority, so that I didn't miss the ones that we really need. So as you could see, I got a new keychain from Abundant Gains. I also got this one from her. That was my first one. And I got 2 more. So I added this one and another one, which will make an appearance in a different video. Okay, so from this one, I'm adding to 3 of the envelopes for right now, as those are the more pressing ones. Okay, so for yoga, we're going to go ahead and put $20. Right now, we still have a lot of money left on our card because we purchased like a 5-pack for the class. And I'm like, we're good right now. So I just want to make sure that I can save for the next time. Taekwondo, we are going to add 20. I want to make sure I have at least 60 in here for the next belt test. So we have 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a hard time with money. I don't know if it's my hands. I don't know. I just feel like I have a hard time counting money. Vehicle maintenance, this is going to have to go to the bank soon because our registrations are due in July, and this is going to cover both of them. We are so fortunate and lucky that both of our registrations are due in the same month. But our tax return saved us, because I was not prepared for that. Since one of the cars is new, I was not prepared for that to be the same month. Okay, so memberships, this is going to be like when we have to renew Long Beach Aquarium or the LA Zoo. I want to make sure that we have money prepared for that. And I'm a little behind because I believe our zoo expires at the end of July. So I think I'll be fine because I think it's like, what, $149 for the year. I'm going to put 57 in today. So 55, 6, 7. So I think that I should be okay. I have to check when the Long Beach Aquarium expires. But yeah, I like to make sure we have those. That way throughout the year we have affordable or inexpensive things to do with the kids. Pool care, I'm going to add to this at some point. I'm going to, even though we have an above ground pool, not like an in ground, I actually want to hire a pool guy. It's hard for my husband and I to just keep up with it. Like we're having a hard time. So I need to look into that first to see like who do we have in our area, who's recommended, and the cost, so that I can start adding to that. It's not quite hot enough yet for the pool. I'm telling you, our weather is so strange. One day I'm like, we're back in winter. And then the next day I'm like, turn on the swamp cooler. So this one is huge, 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 guys. So I put 261, like I put on my tracker 261. If I'm correct, I only need 260 to make our 3,000. And then I'm done with this one. That's going to go into a high yield savings account. And then I get to start my home emergency today. So if I don't need that additional one, I will probably throw that one I'll throw that one into Taekwondo. Okay, so let's see what we have here. $1,000, $2,000, $2,900, $3,000, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Sorry, that Dora song always comes to mind when I say those words. And I will save you guys my singing. Okay, so we do have that extra $1 that I had budgeted. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that into Taekwondo. Woo! We did it, guys. I am so excited. Okay, Pets is fully funded. So I'm going to take that money and I'm going to put it into our high yield savings account so that it can start earning interest. Okay, so actually, let me go ahead and take that out. I'm going to get that to the bank today. So let me move that to the side. All right. I have really got to start putting money to our Roth IRA. I've been really bad at doing investments this year. Like I'll do some transfers with like our paycheck, because what you guys see with my cash stuffing is just the money after our fixed expenses are paid. So I will leave that in the bank and then we just do bill pay. I don't cash stuff like for rent and mortgage and things like that. So for our home emergency, we want to save $5,000. My goal is to have this done by the end of the year. I think that's how I set it up. So basically what we were putting to pets every single month, I'm now going to put towards this one. Once we get this to 5K, then we're going to go, I don't have it in this binder because it's not a high priority right now because we're not going to do our car one until after the home. But once that's done, we'll roll over whatever we're putting to this and put it into our car emergency, and that's going to get 5K as well. That money is not going to be touched. That's going to be sitting in a high yield savings account. That's going to be if, God forbid, we need something like transmission on the car. For here, for example, home, if the water heater, these are going to be like true emergencies. So this is going to be different than like our vehicle maintenance, which would be for like, I put maintenance, but this is like registration and oil changes and tires and things like that. And my husband does our oil changes, so it's really just the cost of the oil and like the oil filter. All right, so for home, because I had to put some towards pets this month to finish it, home is going to get 256. 255, 56. So the odd amounts are just because, you know, depending on what's left over, I don't keep it as even amounts. I don't know. I just take what I want to save and divide it by however many months I want to save it, and whatever that number is, I make it work. All right, so this one is starting. So now you guys get to join me on my 5K journey for our home emergency, and let's hope, you know, by the new year, we can have that funded. Okay, so that's it for this binder for this week. I'm going to do some of our holiday savings. So this is a holiday binder, like a beginner binder that I created that is available in my Etsy shop, and you have your choice of binders like the gray, we have the pink, which has the rose gold ring system, and we also have the teal one, which has like a black ring system, and I also have like a sparkle binder, which has like confetti, and I have another binder coming to the shop, which I have to photograph and get listed, but I have not seen it out there in the budgeting world just yet. So I'm thinking I might be the first to offer it, which I think is really fun and cool, and I love the design of it. So when you get the beginner binder, it does come with, let me show you what holidays. So you'll get Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. However, if you want to tailor that to your religious needs or holidays that you celebrate for culture, or, you know, just because, whatever, let me know. I don't mind changing the categories. I don't have like a bunch of these just pre-made. This is just like the standard. If you want the standard holiday bundle, this is what you would get. These envelopes in this binder, whichever color you choose. So I need to add for our birthdays, like this is not my birthday money, this is like all of ours, but I had created a my birthday because this year I'm turning 40. I have not started to put money away for that, but I'm gonna see what we can do in terms of getting a pretty, you know, decent amount. So I created that one for me, and I'm gonna add a couple more. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. But again, this is available in my Etsy shop. So for Valentine's Day, Halloween, I will be doing Halloween, but for Valentine's Day, this is for 2024 already. So I'm going to be putting $7 away. On the 21st, I'll put another $7, so it'll be $14. Again, I just come up with these amounts based on like how long I have to save or when I want to meet the goal. So we have 50, 100, and 7. Okay. And if you want to do like a custom order, like let's say you want the holiday, like I just had someone who wanted the holiday bundle, but she wanted the sparkle. She wanted this finish on all of them. So I just, you know, created a special listing for her in Etsy for her to be able to purchase that. Okay, so we're gonna do Halloween and Christmas. Okay, so Halloween is going to get $200. I think that I'm trying to get to 500 this year. There's 5 of us, and I want at least like $100 each just to kind of go wild with our costumes. We really love Halloween, and this year we want to do like a kind of spooky, well, no, really, it's more like horror theme. So, you know, like I'll be Freddy, and one of my daughters wants to be Ghostface, one wants to be Pennywise, you know, Michael Myers and Jason. So, you know, to do those costumes and to do it justice, you know, we might need to spend a little bit of money. So I'm going to get 500 in there for sure. I've never actually separated Thanksgiving from anything. I just used our food budget usually just to like get the food, but I'm going to try to do like a little savings challenge. So I need to start incorporating that for Thanksgiving. But I don't know. I'm not even sure. I don't really separate this one, but we'll see. Maybe this year I will, so that it doesn't have to come from our grocery budget. Okay, so for Christmas, this is kind of a hot topic, and I also don't ever want to make anyone feel like bad about like what my goal is and what I save for my family versus what you guys save. So my Christmas, this covers our 3 kiddos, my husband and myself, any Black Friday shopping that we may want to do. Like last year we had to replace our TV, so we purchased a TV. We did it a little bit before Black Friday because I'm going to be the first to tell you Black Friday prices are not always better. They like to hike up the price and then put it on sale, making you feel like you're actually saving. But there are some deals during Black Friday that you know are a killer deal. And sometimes like TVs are definitely part of that, especially like Best Buy. But we did get our TV at Sam's Club a little bit prior. it was a great deal. I shopped around. I like to use that Google shopping feature. So I'll input the item, hit the shopping button, and maybe I'll do like a little video tutorial on that. And it just price matches for me. And then also I suggest if you are using credit cards and you're using them wisely, like Capital One, for example, you can go to their website and it'll give you percentages off at various stores. Like Sam's Club is one of them, Walmart, Apple, where if you shop through Capital One's website, you'll get money back. So that's how I like to shop. So this includes Black Friday. This includes food for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, the night before Christmas boxes that we do. So I like to give them all like a book, pajamas, hot cocoa. We put some reindeer food in the box. So that's our night before Christmas box. And then this will also cover gifts for other family members, like my niece, my nephews. Oh, my light. Y'all, my light. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move the camera. My light is gone. So you guys are now going to deal with the rest of this video with the natural light that is semi coming in. Yeah, I should have charged that, but I have like a little like light that attaches to this stand. So my goal for Christmas is $3,000. So I understand that's high and some people would feel, that might make you feel bad. Please don't let it. I use this envelope for so many people, so many things, also for Christmas decorations, things for the tree. Even like last year we bought our first fake tree, like one of the king trees. Normally we do a live tree, but I invested in one of those last year. This year I wanted to put like new ornaments, so that will go to that too. So whatever your goal is, I am sure you're going to rock it. So please don't let my goal in any way make you feel something that is not positive or encouraging, okay? So I have a little bit more than 1,000 in our high yield savings account. I just haven't added like the additional 100 placeholders, but for sure I know I have 1,000. And I've been using this little tracker. So today, every month we add $272 to Christmas, and we do that starting January. So I take my amount, I divide it by 12, and I divide it by 11 because I like to be done for saving for Christmas in November. So let's go ahead and put 272. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 44. I think that's what I just counted. And then that 1,000, and I think I have like 300 additional. 70. So we might be like, what, 1,800? I'll figure out the amount and put it on the screen. So let's see. I'm going to pull out my Sharpie. I always just have pink candy. I don't have the other colors in reach. So I put 272, so I can't really, let's see. I can't quite do another, like, I can't do 2 icons, but we will definitely do one. So let's get this back in here. Okay, so I will probably, once I get like another 500, which I think I might already have, yeah, I'm gonna use another placeholder and get that deposited into our high yield savings account. So let me see. I have a 500 placeholder here. Let me just do that. I make my envelopes double laminated, so they are sturdy. Like, they are, you know, solid, but I still don't like to overstuff them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, So I'm gonna put this placeholder in here now. And I'm gonna take that 500 to the bank. Since I have to go there to deposit the money for the pets, I will just go ahead and deposit this 500 to the bank. So that's going to the bank. This is going to the bank. And then I might as well do those receipts for our home. So that's it in terms of stuffing this week. I have it like planned out. Like I use my iPad. I have it planned out what we're going to put away and with what check. Normally it's my husband's check, which is like the 6th and the 21st that go towards our holidays. And then my check will cover other things. And with my checks, it's in real time. Like I just figure out where we need to put money and plan it. I might try to be more organized with those envelopes like I am with the holiday. Like I have holiday set up for the entire year. I know exactly what we need to save to meet our goals, and I'm already saving for 2024 for most of them. So I need to do that with like our high priority and our low priority. So I think that's something I need to do. So let me get my calculator. And take a look at my receipts. Okay, so I had to get foil, and I normally get it in bulk at Sam's Club, but we ran out and I was at Walmart, so that was it. Okay, so it's $4.95, so I'm gonna just say $5. I do round up when it comes to our cash envelopes. And then I bought the lemon room spray, which I wish I had to show you, but from Trader Joe's. It's like a room spray. I don't like to use candles and scents and things like that because they're actually really harmful for you. But if you look at the ingredients on this one, it is safe. So I will keep that in the bathroom. I think a courtesy spray is needed. So let's see. So that one was $4.39. So I'm just going to put $4. And then when I was at Trader Joe's, we had forgotten our reusable grocery bags, but they had a new color. I know, but it was like bright pink on the outside, like neon, and then neon orange on the inside. And my heart just said I had to have it. So that was $8.81. So I'm going to say that was 9, so plus 9. So I need 18 from home, which I know I don't have exactly. So I'm going to need to make change for that. So let's see, where can I make change? I don't know if any have like ones. So that's what I try to do, is just like see. Oh, I don't know. I don't think my husband has it. No. That's a bummer. So I might need to make change for that. I don't know. Found change. All right. So I'm going to put this 20 into Taekwondo, and I'm going to take 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so this is going back into Taekwondo. I like to use the various envelopes to help each other out, like, you know, make the change and stuff like that. And then I will condense as like the amounts get higher. Let me put this back in home. Okay, so $2 needs to go back in home. Let me pick. Those are going to go to the bank. Those aren't as crisp. I'm going to keep the crisp ones. All right. So then this will go back to the bank to cover those purchases. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. I finally tended to these receipts. Oh, wait, I just remembered. I bought batteries at Sam's Club. Oh, yeah. $22. Oh my goodness. So I just went through that, like, making change for, well, I still actually would have needed to make the change. $22. So I'm taking these two ones back and another $22. It was $22.03 for the battery pack that we needed at Sam's Club for our scale that ran out of batteries, so we needed that. Okay, so basically 40. So 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So that's going to go back. And now I have finished all of our home spending that we did towards the end of May. And my goal is to not touch the rest of that as part of our no spend June. The only exception I might make is if for some reason they do a sale on the toilet paper, paper towels, as I mentioned in my last video. When they do that, I like to buy like 2 packs just to have back stock and, you know, save a little bit of money. All right, so I'm going to head to the bank, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. Sorry that it started to get dim. My light, I needed to charge that, and I forgot. But if you guys have any questions, or if you want to know a little bit more like specifics in terms of how we budget or income or any questions, go ahead and throw those into the comments. I'm going to do a question like, you know, Q&A kind of on Instagram as well. I don't know that I can do that on TikTok. They have different features, but I would like to do kind of a Q&A video to answer some of the questions that I've gotten. So I already have like a small list going, but if you have any other questions, let me know and I can add it to that video. All right, so you guys take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.